hear the beat, it's in my chest, got me feeling some kind of way. I confess the rhythm takes over, no room to rest. My heart's dancing, it's a love conquest. Oh, the melody, it's smooth and sweet, like honey dripping from a golden bee. It's the soundtrack to my soul's heat, making me move from my head to my feet. My heartbeat.
Hello, brothers and sisters. You are always welcome to my channel. This life no balance at all. There are many Nigerians who would do anything to run out of this country in order to enter America or Europe. While there are many Nigerians and non-Nigerians who would give anything to come into or to live in Nigeria. But before we dive into that, take a minute and subscribe to my channel. Now, let's talk about why we are here today.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze, in the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive in the soft rap game. I strive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe. Soft rap flowing.
Yes, I'm excited about moving to Nigeria, where I won't have any rent, any mortgage, any taxes, where I don't have to worry about not having a business in a residential zone, where I don't have to worry about a credit score, where I'm smart enough to take my USA dollars and buy me a home cash. I'm excited about moving to Nigeria because I got me a Yoruba husband that is so true to the game, boots on the ground, and my Miss Butter lady's voice. Yes, I'm excited about growing my food and having my chicken coop and having my compound and not having anybody to answer to every day. Yes, I'm excited because digital products is going to be my number one income, and I have a $2,000 a day goal. Yes, I'm excited because I also have the Bang Box project and 2 drop shipping websites that's going to be bringing me money. Yes, I'm excited about moving into Nigeria because I'm ready to live my best life, and I don't want to go from the warehouse to the graveyard. Yes, I'm excited about going to Nigeria and don't care what they say because, baby, I don't want to work to the age of 67. I'm not on Section 8. I don't get no government housing or no help because I'm independently me with grown children. Yes, I'm excited to go to Nigeria because I can retire at 46 years old and work for myself and make my $2,000 a day selling digital products, love my husband, travel the world, get people to work for me, run my companies. And yes, I'm excited because that is my vision, my plan, and my future.
All right, I saw this video and immediately got drawn to it. First, the confidence that our American sister is exuding is phenomenal. When you look at her, she obviously knows what she wants, all right, and might have likely visited Nigeria. I like bringing out videos like this, not just to prove to you that my nation is livable or good or to blow our horn, but also to educate those who are in their preliminary phase of planning to do so. So I will be explaining certain things about Nigeria from this video. Renting in Nigeria is way different from America. We pay rent annually or yearly here, except in Face Me I Slap You compound. So even if you decided not to buy a house, you can afford rent depending on the location. I will repeat it, depending on the location of the housing. Houses in the big cities or in the central business districts or beside companies or around companies are way more expensive than suburbs or towns and rural areas. Now, for those who want to buy a house, we do not mostly mortgage here. You have your money, you pay. The payment can be spread by the real estate company depending, but if you are buying a house from a single developer, you will likely pay and get your house. I'm not saying there is no mortgage at all here. There are people who do that, but it's not really encouraging, and majority of the people in Nigeria do not want to get involved with banks, right? So it is better to buy with your money. So we do not live a mirage and fake life here. Right, 98% of the houses owned by individuals in Nigeria belong to them completely. There is no credit score here. Your salary is yours, except for some civil servants, or those in the multinational companies who took loans from their companies and it's being deducted from their salaries, which many people try to avoid. As for taxes, this is one of the reasons I decided to elaborate on this topic. For the lady in this video, yes, she won't be paying taxes because she's selling digital products. Now, for those that want to establish a physical business in Nigeria and you are a foreigner, please listen to me. Most Nigerian small business owners do not pay taxes as such. Okay, most Nigerians in the public sector and private sector pay little or very little tax. Multinational employees pay huge tax already deducted from their salaries. Now, when you buy things from a store here in Nigeria, you don't pay tax on them. If it's 50 naira, it is 50 naira. Simple. For businesses that are small, like menial businesses, 90% of them do not pay tax as citizens. Or if they do pay, they are not really serious about it. Alright? Not just Nigerian citizens, even foreign citizens that are of African descent, that are from Africa. Why? Because it is very difficult to even know if they are foreigners or not. You can't even use names to decipher if someone is a Nigerian or not. Why? Because Nigeria is a country with so much culturally diverse names that even a name of somebody may not even tell you if they are Nigerian or not. Like, you cannot use the name of someone to qualify them as being Nigerian, except they are from the major tribes like the Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Ibibio, Urobo, Eshan, Edo, all these major tribes. Apart from that, there are so many ethnic groups in Nigeria, like 250. So how are we supposed to know that you're not a Nigerian? Just tell me how. So it's not possible. Everybody, they are just seen as Nigerians. Okay. However, as an African American or as a European investor in Nigeria, you will pay taxes, and it's a very heavy one. This is my advice. If you are an African American married to a Nigerian man, please apply for your Nigerian citizenship first and ensure you have it before investing or opening a big business in Nigeria as an investor. Or you can open the business using the name of a Nigerian, like you can use a Nigerian employee to open that business. There is a difference between a Nigerian investor and a foreign investor. Once you get your citizenship by registration, you have immunity, and of course your taxes will be calculated as a Nigerian business owner. Foreign investors pay way higher. Please know this and know peace. The taxes imposed on big businesses in Nigeria is so high if they are from foreign investors. That is why they've written to federal government to pass a bill for citizenship by investment, and I think they've looked into it and they are still looking into it. Please do not make the mistake of registering your investment as a foreigner or as a foreign citizen if your husband is from Nigeria. These brothers and sisters from America or from Europe or anywhere, from any neighboring country at all, please listen to me. If your husband is from Nigeria, please do not register your business as a non-Nigerian, because once it enters the federal system, it may be difficult. It may take time to adjust it. If you are doing things with government in this nation, you will understand how they take their time to do certain things. All right? Good. It might also even affect your citizenship application. So start small business but apply as a Naija wife for citizenship. Wait to get it before you launch your business and register it with the appropriate registration bodies. Or you can use your husband's name to register the business and later on you can adjust. Now, if you've gotten your citizenship by registration, while filling the forms, tick Nigerian citizen, please. Do not tick foreign citizen or non-Nigerian citizen because there may not be another column to ask if your hubby is a Nigerian. Alright, once you've been granted citizenship, you are automatically a Nigerian. Even in your letters, address yourself as a Nigerian. This country is very tough and strong when the law gets to you. The second reason for this video is housing. Dear brothers and sisters watching this video, be cautious of the property you are buying. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's scam, no. There are so many genuine properties out there, but some came with a clause or recom, like recom as we normally say. The location of your housing is very important. If you buy a house within a normal street or an old estate with free access, you are safe. Let me explain. If you buy a property where you are in charge of your house maintenance, you recharge your lights, you can switch on your generator if there is no light. There is nothing like estate maintenance fee except maybe security fee. You are good to go. Right? You are safe. You can decide to stay with or without light. You can decide to trim your flowers, you can manage things. That is cool. There are places, so many places in Nigeria that are like that. Even in Lekki phase 1, alright, that are like that. Even in Ikoyi, there are places that are like that. Okay? Why some are highly secure gated estates where you generate codes or call the people you are visiting before being granted entrance to the estate. If you buy properties in these places, my dear, you will spend. Many people are currently learning the hard way, brothers and sisters. Buying a property in a serviced building or buying a serviced apartment or a building, or you bought an apartment that is being serviced, it is very expensive. The 50 million naira, 100 million naira you bought the house is not the only issue. You will pay for estate maintenance monthly or annually. Some left their 2 million naira annually paid apartment and bought a property in a serviced estate or in a serviced building, but they are forced or mandated to pay 2 to 3 million naira yearly for building or estate maintenance, just like it's being done in developed countries. So you see that you are worse than someone paying for rented apartment elsewhere. A lot of young people who thought they invested their hard-earned money to buy property for freedom realize that it is a big trap, and some sold their properties and traveled abroad, while some sold their properties and went elsewhere to buy properties in a non-gated environment or in a free environment. Some relocated, okay? So that's why you see a young person maybe jumping from one home to another, constantly reselling. So yes, that is how it is, and payment is mandatory because it is automatic estate generator and it will be serviced. Once there is no light, you see the estate gen, they will on it for places that do not have constant light. Everything is serviced. I don't want to demarcate any real estate maintenance company, but I think they should look into it. It is too much. Why will I be answering a property owner when I pay millions annually to maintain such properties in this country? With the way our economic condition is, some young boys and girls that bought such properties, some of them are still enjoying until the realities of such estates will hit them in the face. I am not trying to discourage anyone. I just want you to know the truth. Alright, you're going to pay to maintain the estate. That is why it is luxury. Right? But if you buy non-gated or normal homes, it might be expensive at first, yes, but you don't have any mandate to pay. So the choice is yours. It is your money. It is your call. If it is serviced, of course you must pay. There is no how you get it on a platter. Also, if you buy elsewhere, you have no one to answer to. But if it is in a heavily secure environment, you will have to follow the estate protocols. Please, I would love you to ask questions. Nigeria is developed depending on where you are going to. Nigeria is developing depending on where you are going to or where you want to settle. Coming to Nigeria is very good. Always ask the right questions and make the right decision. Do not rush to settle in Nigeria. That it worked for your friend does not mean it will work for you. That it worked for your friend immediately does not mean it will work for you immediately. It may work for you, but not immediately. And that it did not work for your friend does not mean that it will not work for you. We all have our different strategies and our destinies and palms working for us. Put some thoughts into this. Regularly visit and take your time to come to a decision. If you are ready to visit and settle here in Nigeria, you are welcome.
Cruising down the highway, windows down low. Sunset paints the sky in a fiery glow. Mountains rise up, touching clouds.